Welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show. I am James Boslaw, your Fredericksburg area realtor and vacation rental investor. And this show is all about real estate in the Fredericksburg area, the Fawn Lake Community, and the vacation rental space. I help people buy and sell homes because I believe that everyone should grow their wealth as they live in or own a home that they love. I also believe that everyone should feel confident when buying or selling a home, and confidence comes when you are well educated and informed. And that's what this show is all about. Enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show, where in this episode, we are going to talk about the recently released stats for the Fawn Lake community, or shall I say the lack thereof, which we'll get to in just a moment. But this episode is all about the Fawn Lake community and taking a look at the recently released stats that came out that allowed us to look back at the month of February. So without any further ado, let's dive right in. Well, let me just say this. I say that the lack thereof when it comes to real estate stats because we had 0 homes that sold in the month of February in the Fawn Lake community. So when I went to go pull up the stats and compare February of 2023 to February of 2022, it's hard to do that when you have no homes that have sold. So what I am looking to do in this episode is I'm going to break down the year-to-date stats and compare them to the year-to-date of 2022. So we're going to take a look at January and February of this year and compare it to January and February of last year. And when we do that, this is what we find out. The overall volume of homes that sold is down 37%. That makes sense. February had 0 homes that closed, that sold. But the average sales price is still showing that it is 20% higher year-to-date in 2023 than it was in 2022. The median sold price is higher by 25% in 2023 than it was in 2022. The overall units sold this year, when you consider January and February, was 5 homes. If you compare January and February of 2022, there were 10 homes that sold. So the units sold is down by 50%. So less homes are selling, but the values of the homes are higher this year than they were last year. Now, it's hard to look at data when you have such a small sample. So just to kind of summarize where we're at this year, in the month of January, we did have 5 closings. In the month of February, it was a goose egg. We had 0 closings, as I had mentioned. But where we stand currently when I'm making this episode is in the month of March, we have 2 homes that have sold. But we also have 7 homes that are currently under contract. So we're going to have a whole lot more data next month when we create an episode on Fawn Lake. We're going to be able to look at those 7 homes. If they sold, we'll take a look at those numbers. We also have 7 homes, existing homes, that are currently active on the market. And so it'll be interesting to see what happens with those 7 homes. Are the days on market going up? Are they going to be in the market for a while? Or are buyers going to snatch those homes up? We also currently have 2 lots that are actively available in the community for sale, and that is something that we'll keep a close eye on as well. So we don't have a ton of data to look at for the Fawn Lake community as we look at February of this year, but when we look at things year to date, we do really see that the picture in the story is being written. And really what that is that we have fewer homes that are selling, but the homes that are selling at a higher price point. And we do have homes that are under contract that are going to give us more of an indication of what the data is telling us and what direction things are going in as we enter into the spring market. I don't know exactly what's going to happen in the next few months, but what I will say is that as the weather gets warmer, buyers will start coming out more. And in this community where there is so much fun to be had in the summer months, what I anticipate is that these homes are going to become more and more attractive to buyers, and we're going to see more of these homes go under contract and more of these homes sold. So with that being said, we'll definitely report out on this next month, but this is a special place, and the best months for the Fawn Lake community are ahead of us, and so I'm excited to report out on all of that data. So with that being said, we're going to keep today's episode short, but that's what's taking place in the Fawn Lake community. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode regarding the Fawn Lake community next month. If you are enjoying these episodes, I just want to remind you that you can go ahead and follow this episode on the Apple Podcast. You could also do so on YouTube, and that way you can be kept up with every single episode that comes out. These episodes do come out weekly, where we take time to talk about the Fredericksburg area, the Fawn Lake community, the vacation rental space, as well as other topics pertaining to real estate. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you have any questions, you can always contact me at my website, explorewithjb.com. If you need more expert advice, I'd be more than happy to connect with you and answer any questions that you have. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll catch you on the next episode.